Hello everyone, happy holidays. In this video I'll be ranking the Baldur's Gate 3 characters if they were naughty or nice on a tier list. So Santa Claus entrusted me with his handy list that lets me know who's been naughty and who's been nice. Now the first person that we're going to be starting off with here is Shadowheart. So Shadowheart is an interesting one because she can totally be naughty. But if Shadowheart goes the good route, which is what most people end up doing, she goes on the nice list. So I guess it really depends. She's one of the most malleable companions in Baldur's Gate 3. You can really lead her down a dark path or a good path. However, if you have a good relationship with her, she usually goes to the nice side, to the Selenite side. So yeah, she's nice. Next, we got ourselves everyone's favorite dorky wizard with Gale. Now, Gale has been extra good this year working on his spells and studying, and he made sure to give Tara extra scritches. So he's been a good cat dad, and he's been just, studying. So I would have to say Gale is also on the nice list. He could go to the naughty list because he is very ambitious and selfish in certain ways, but most people also go the good aligned route for Gale, and I feel like he is also pretty nice. Now, this is an interesting one. Aarion. If you first meet him, he's on the naughty list. He's a Sherlock for naughty. However, depends how you play, and you can actually have him go on the nice list. But most people, Aarion's going to be on the naughty list because he does do evil things most of the time, and he disapproves whenever you do good. However, in Act 3, you can have Aarion, especially as a spawn, be a good character, but he still was on the naughty list, unfortunately. Next, we got ourselves Lae'zel. Now, Lae'zel is a bit misguided in the game. She does try to do the best with what she's been taught, and that's where she becomes a very complex character, because most people actually don't get to see Lae'zel's true story. A lot of people actually found out just straight up yeet Lae'zel whenever they first meet her. So I would actually say Lae'zel is on the nice list, especially if you take her to Act 3. Doing a romance, you can really open things up and see what she's like, but she's not really that evil. She's also the youngest companion, and she's just trying to do what she was taught. And maybe what she was taught was wrong, but still, I think she's definitely worthy of being on the nice list. Next, we got ourselves Will. He's a Sherlock for nice list. He's like the stereotypical knight in shining armor in Baldur's Gate 3. And yeah, Will is Will. He signs a deal with the devil, yes, but it was good intentions. Like, you can't fault the guy for trying to do better for his own people. Yes, he gets the tiefling horns, becomes somewhat of a devil himself, but that's only because he was trying to save people. So I'd have to say that he is also definitely on the nice list. Next, we got ourselves Carlock, and she is also a Sherlock for nice list. Her and Will are the only two that'll leave if you raid the goblins, so they're pretty clearly good aligned. Carlock is like a golden retriever with her good positive energy, and I would have to say she's on the nice list. So of the origin companions, everyone's on the nice list except for Aarion, which is kind of funny. But next we got ourselves the Dark Urge. Now, Redeemed Dark Urge could be on the nice list, but as a whole, Dark Urge, naughty, obviously. He relishes himself in taking out other people's, and Alfira the Bard is a unfortunately got ended by him. So yeah, it's the Dark Urge. If you haven't played the Dark Urge playthrough, go play it right now. You won't regret it. Next, we got ourselves Halsin, the oldest character that we have on our team. And Halsin's a certified good guy. He's always just trying to do his best, protecting the lands from the Shadow Curse. That puts him on the nice list this year. Next, we got ourselves Menara. She is actually the reason that there is such thing as the naughty list. Menara is truly evil. If you've seen Larian Studios, they did a advent calendar this year, and there was a story about Menara, which was nice. I wasn't sure how it was going to end, but the final episode came out on New Year's or Christmas Eve. And yeah, she does not learn from her evil mistakes. She actually becomes even more evil in that story. So I encourage you to go check out the Larian advent calendar if you haven't already, but she is the #1 most naughty character on this list. So yeah, it's Menara. She likes to be evil. It's hard. You can't redeem her. You can't fix her. You can't save her. She's just bound to be evil. But next we got ourselves Jara. Jara definitely, she did abandon her kids and her, her whole life, but she's doing it for the Harpers and trying to protect the world. So she has good intentions, just a little bit of her execution didn't work out all that well. But yeah, she's on the nice list. Next, we got ourselves Minsc, and Minsc is genius. His genius is actually just boo. So Minsc here, I'd have to say that he is also on the nice list. In all the games, Minsc has been a good character, and he's always just trying to save the world. So with that, I would say he's also on the nice list. Next, we got ourselves the Emperor, who is manipulative. He does try to help save the world, but he also can side against you. So for that, two-faced, he's naughty on the naughty list, unfortunately. Next, we got Raphael. I don't think I need to even indulge in why he's going on the naughty list. He's the devil. He is definitely evil, and Santa Claus does not approve of his actions. In addition to that, Maora, who's also very similar to Raphael in that they're both kind of like the lawyers kind of Faerun. So devils have their contracts and they have a bunch of fine print. Always read the contract if you're signing a deal with the devil, and just don't sign a deal with the devil. Maora, going on the naughty list for what she has done to Will and many others. Zevlor, protector of the grove, kind of. It breaks my heart if you go with an evil route and you have to tell him that you're going to destroy the grove. He's good to his core, I'd have to say, on the nice list. As with our next entry with Alfira the Bard, who's, you know, just trying to do good. I actually learned from someone in my Discord server, links in the description, but you can actually smash her loot, and it's actually a very heartbreaking scene. Alfira has all the goodest of intentions, so she's going on the nice list. Next, we have ourselves an interesting one. Roland tries to do good, but I feel like he's oftentimes misguided in his actions. I want to put him on the nice list, but I'm actually just going to put him on the naughty list. He was not that good this year. Siding with Lorokin, there's a lot of complexities to Roland's character. He could potentially be on the nice list, but I don't know. It's not my words. It was Santa's. He's going on the naughty list. Slaritus fell. It's naughty list. I don't even have to indulge in that one as well. It's kind of similar to Darker. Jar Jar could go on the nice list, especially if you redeem yourself. There's no redeeming him, unfortunately. Next, we got ourselves to the one most hated, most loved, Barkus Root and Wolbrin Bongle. So Barkus Root is on the good, nice list. He was tied to the windmill at the very start of the game and was spinning around. And he's just trying to do good. What's cool is I actually saw another unique scene with him. If you save him and you go to the Underdark first before you do the Goblin camp, he can actually do fireworks at the camp, which is kind of cool. Wolbrin Bongle, Wolbrin Bongle, he's going in the naughty list. Next, we got ourselves everyone's favorite goodest boy, Scratch. Easy, nice list. Obviously, he is. I said Menara is the reason the naughty list is made. Well, Scratch is the reason the nice list was made. Same with the Owlbear Cub. They're just two. They're good. You can't say anything bad about them. Next, we got ourselves the Rider. It's kind of interesting if you play an evil playthrough, you can use him to get through the Shadow Curse lands, but I'm going to put him in the naughty list for pretty obvious reasons. He's kind of evil. And then the Thorm family, all going on the naughty list, unfortunately. They accompany the 7 deadly sins with greed, gluttony, and wrath, craziness. I don't know. Balthazar also going on the naughty list. It goes without saying, he's a necromancer and he's quite evil. And then Elminster. Elminster's going on the good list. He's nice. You know, he's guiding Gale down the right path. Previous mistress chosen, and a very powerful wizard protecting the lands. Next, we got ourselves Ketheric Thorm, which you may think I would put him on the naughty list. Ketheric Thorm has actually had good intentions. He just got corrupted along the way. And that happens whenever you got an evil god kind of guiding you down that path. But his intentions were actually good with Isabel. And I would have to say that he is actually on the nice list. Given the amount of deaths that are at his hand, he should be on the naughty list. But I'm going to put Ketheric on the nice list. That's he was trying to do well. He deserves his flowers. He was doing well. But the next one's Gortash, naughty list. Very manipulative, just cares about status and money, and he's just obviously naughty as he's a villain. Orin, I want to put her right there. Astarion can go at the very bottom of this list, but I'll put Minthara and Orin at the very top, alongside Raphael there. So yeah, they're the most naughty of them all. Next, we got ourselves Withers. Now, Withers is on the good list. He's actually Withers is actually one of the few, like, he's not like a direct plot character, but he's got some big behind the scenes going on. And Withers is a good character. He revives you. He's trying to help you to take down the evil 3. So you got to commend him for his actions there. Next, we got ourselves Yurgir, who's definitely on the naughty list. He works alongside the devil. So yeah, naughty list for sure. And then Isabel and Dame Aelin, they're both going on the nice list. They, you know, kind of, obviously Ketheric being on the lower end of it, we'll put them beside each other there. And yeah, both Dame Aelin and Isabel are nice characters, good aligned. If you go evil, they don't deal with you. They're always trying to do their best to do what's right for the world. Next we got Cazador, naughty list. He's going up there and high on the naughty list. Yeah, he's evil, straight up just evil for what he's done to Astarion, who's led Astarion to be on the naughty list. So double whammy. Laconia Devere also going on the naughty list. She's evil. You can get rid of Shadowheart by giving Shadowheart to her, which you should not do. But even if you play the previous Baldur's Gate games, you know that she is pretty evil. This is, I believe, the girl from the Shur's Caress. Naughty for different reasons. And Omalum, he's going on the nice list. He's Mind Flayer, yes, but he's a good one, and he's trying to do right for the city of Baldur's Gate 3. So there we have it. This is the nice and naughty list of Baldur's Gate 3 characters. If there's any that were forgotten, let me know in the comments, and let me know your thoughts also on this. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an incredible day. Happy holidays, and I'll see you all in the next video.